I dare you to hike the Lost Coast. This hike can be done easily in 3 days, depending on how fast or slow you hike. Don't forget to take your bear can. It is mandatory.
It ain't no ribbons and bows. It ain't no wine and roses. Knife in the throat, punch to the gut. Gotta figure out which way the wind blows. Hold on to your hat, gonna be a bumpy ride. Don't think.
To get to the Lost Coast, you want to head for Shelter Cove. It's about 250 miles from Sacramento and about 230 miles from San Francisco. You can spend the evening before your hike at Shelter Cove, or better yet, stay at the Wailaki campgrounds, but be sure and respect the no trespassing zones, especially during harvest time. Park at the Black Sands Beach just outside of Shelter Cove and catch a shuttle for 2.5 hours to the Mattole Beach trailhead. There are rogue waves in the wintertime, so watch your back. And don't forget to fill out your backcountry permit. The minute your feet hit the sand, you'll get a taste of how difficult this hike will be. Don't second guess yourself. Appreciate the view and the fact that you're here. After about 2 miles, you'll come to the Punta Gorda Lighthouse. It was built in 1912 and then abandoned in 1951 when it was replaced by an offshore beacon. When you get to this point with the big rock, you can't go around it. You need to go up and over. Watch it. Soon as you can drop back down to the beach, I suggest you do so. I didn't and ended up sliding quite a ways and got a bad case of poison oak. This is the first impassable zone. Be sure you have your tide book and calculate the tides correctly. You don't want to get stuck in the middle. Like I said, it's 4 miles, and you will not make very good time due to this rocky coastline. You have to really watch where you step in order to not twist an ankle. Even sharks get caught in the impassable zones. I camped the first night on the edge of the impassable zone at Randall Creek. It's about 7.5 miles from the trailhead, and I left at 11 and got there about 4:30. So I think that's a really reasonable hike for anybody the first day, regardless of your endurance level. Be sure and store your bear can well away from your tent, and don't leave anything that smells good in your backpack anywhere near your tent, let alone in your tent. I did hear a horror story on the way over on the shuttle bus of someone that did leave bubble gum in their backpack. Either way, use your bear can, because bears should not deter you from camping at this awesome, awesome spot. It's a beautiful morning, and I survived my first night alone in the wilderness. Something tormented me most of the night by scratching on my tent, kept me awake. But I survived, and we're starting day 2. Do not be a cheapskate like me and buy your dog booties. My dog was very sore the next morning, and you can see she's small. I was warned about rattlesnakes. This is the first one we saw on day 2. This is in the morning, and he's still sleeping. I know some people this doesn't bother, but I hate snakes. So I went around and didn't think to make sure my dog did the same. She walked right on top of him, and I got really lucky she didn't get bit. I know. It's nice though. Yes, and so it's hard to walk and look around since the rattlesnake in the right dab smack in the middle of the trail. So now we look down, not around at the beautiful views while we walk, so we have to stop while we want to look around. Rattlesnake number 2, just outside of the creek, son of a gun. Ugh. God, I hate him. Hate him so much. Pretty though, right here. It's nice. Now that I'm all wet, clouds are coming over. It's last morning, second night. Great night. Slept good. Feel very sore this morning. We don't have far to go though. Lil and I are both limping. It was pretty quiet. No bears. Bears last night, but there was. There's tracks everywhere. At least they were quiet, or I was tired. So it is 9:45, and we started at least past that ridge right there, that last point that you can see, and we left at 7:40, and we stopped once for a 10-minute break, and didn't feel like we were making very good time. It's slow going. Deep sand and lots of little rocks, then you just can't go very fast. It's challenging because you're tired already, or I am. So anyway, this is it. We made it. There's the rock that you look for, and right to the left of the rock you go up this creek bed, and right up top on this ledge is the parking lot. I hope. I'm pretty sure. I see a handicap or a sign. I'm pretty sure that's it. So anyway, we made it. Lil's tired. Her little booties did good. Moleskin and duct tape. Cheap redneck dog booties. So we made it, and Lost Coast is found. Check that one off the bucket list.